Hello, and today I'll be taking a look at the High Grade Gundam Aerial alongside the Mirasol flight unit and also the weapon display base. The High Grade Gundam Aerial. I just want to say this first. It looks phenomenal. It is a phenomenal high grade, and detail wise, it's phenomenal. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's just, this is what that kit is. Phenomenal. It's really good. I'm really impressed on how Bandai was able to put so much detail in a small high grade for a really affordable price. No wonder they've gone out everywhere. They're really hard to find, and it took me a while to get mine, but it is worth it. Especially the gun arm system, which that multi-layered plastic is really good. But now, let's take a closer look at the build. So the build itself is really good. It's really fun to build. It's really different. It uses that engineering with the entry grades and using that multi-stacking plastic to give that illusion of color separation. It's really fun to build. If you are a beginner or you've been building Gunpla for a while, this is such a fresh new experience that is so good to have. It almost has a complete inner frame, which is really awesome for a high grade. I'm really impressed on the engineering behind this, and just even looking at it here with all the detail of the inner frame and stuff, it still looks good. I'm really tempted to just display this kit like this with its inner frame showing out, because it looks like a real grade almost. Of course, it doesn't have all the detail parts, but still, it just looks that good. So build wise, it is a 10 out of 10 for me. So quickly looking at the articulation here, the feet, they don't really get too much of articulation. You can move them side to side to get that pivot. But now moving on to the legs here, you can kick them all the way over there with the skirt armor kind of blocking it, and you can go all the way over there. Not too much, but you can do a split with the legs, which is always good to have. The waist is on a ball joint, so you can have some really good articulation on side to side, getting some good points in there. The shoulder armor does move, and it is on a butterfly joint, which is really good. It's always fun to have those really good articulation. The arm can move up there, and here's a problem with mine, is that when you move it, it does dislocate from there. It might be just me, I don't know. But you can move the arm all the way over there. Of course, it's on the ball joint. The hands, you can just spin it. And the head, you can get that nice normal head when it's on a ball joint. Of course, that, whatever you call that joint. So this is everything that it comes with, nicely spread out on the table. First off, we have the beam rifle, which is in a solid gray piece. Of course, you have a sticker in the middle for the sights, and this does have an adapter so you can attach it to any of the holes. But here it is with the beam rifle, which looks okay. It's not my favorite design, and you do get this effect piece with this just shooting out, and it looks better here. It does look better. But now we have the beam sabers, which are really fun. They're really standard beam sabers. You can't use them with other handles because they're on a flat peg, so it's a shame. But here we have the shield, which is really interesting because this shield can also transform to the gun bits, which I'll show later. But yeah, I mean, just acts as a normal shield. Really cool looking shield though. But talking about the gun bits here, we have them fully on the Aerial, and it looks, in my opinion, it does look better with the gun bits attached to the suit. It just looks really good. I mean, The only really problem I have is, or handling it with those skirts in the back. I don't know, wings you call it. I don't really know what you call them, but they can get in the way sometimes. And well, yeah, I mean, not a big issue, but it's something, you know. So here we have the Morrisall flight unit, whatever you call it. I don't really remember, but I'm just gonna quickly talk about it. Just because it's not really interesting. It's just a jetpack. It's not my favorite. I only got it because of the open hands, but I guess it's always cool to have if you want to recreate some of the scenes of the Aerial wearing it, blah blah blah, fighting the fair act or whatever. So here we have it on the Gundam Aerial, and it looks okay. It looks faithful to the anime, of course, when they're fighting and whatever, but it's not my cup of tea, so I don't really like it. But the open hands are amazing, I can say that. They look really good on the Aerial, so that's a good thing. So yeah. So before we look at the Aerial with the action base, weapon base, you do need two of these to display the whole gun bits. But here it is, and wow, it does look really good. Granted, of course, you need two of these, which is pretty expensive, $11 each, and if you're getting them online, tax and shipping is a thing, so it's gonna cost you a little bit. And would I say it's worth it? Yes, it's a hard yes. If you really have the money, go for it, because it looks really, really good. So now it's time to do some customizing. I won't do too much on it, just panel lining, some top coat, maybe a little decals, but yeah, that's about it. So let's take a look. And I just did that, and it looks really good. I also added the Tamiya's weathering, so I made it a bit darker on the white pieces, and I think it looked pretty good. It's not my best work, of course. I could have done better, but still, it looks good. I like how it turned out, and all the cool poses and stuff. It was really fun just posing, customizing, building, just a really overall really fun kit. And here we have everything, even the gun bits, the Morrisall flight unit. And yeah, I mean, this is everything, all the add-ons to it, and for the price, it's okay. It's good. So now it's time for size comparison, starting with an SD Gundam, an Android Stormtrooper, the High Grade Saku and High Grade Gundam, my previous review, the Master Grade Shenmusha Gundam, the Master Grade Jesta, and of course a water bottle. And of course it's time for a rating. Of course the Aerial knows, so I'm gonna give it a solid a 9 out of 10. Yeah, it definitely deserves a 9 out of 10. It's such a phenomenal high grade kit that you should get. That's it. That's all for my review. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys very, very soon with the big sister version of the Gundam Aerial. So, take care.